Hey, everybody. Welcome to Black Span. I'm just chilling, sitting outside. And I decided that I'm going to go ahead and say it. I didn't like Black Panther. Hated it. And the reason why, and I did like things about it, like the whole Aboriginal paradigm, that whole thing. I like that, where it's all Aboriginal. The gold, the essentials, the natural resources is what we honed in on and what we use for our own benefit, and we didn't share with anyone. I like that part. But the main thing that y'all didn't get was that it was a passive aggressive assassination to any mindset of a future revolution within the youth of the youth that really liked and dug the movie. It's one of those things that sneak in on your subconscious. Here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so you know how Michael B. Jordan wanted to start the revolution, and then you had the king over the Aboriginal community and in charge of all the natural resources was like, no, we're not going to share with the world isn't ready. And then he wants to do a revolution, and he wants to share the technology, but with the people that look like him, the other Aboriginals of the world who are going through a mass oppression. So that's what Michael B. Jordan wants to do. So the white we're gonna say the powers that be. We're gonna say, I don't want to say the white man. We're gonna say the capitalists. The person they used to portray the capitalist, the character who portrayed capitalism. The person who was capitalism in the story was the agent. What was it, Coulson? I'm sorry, excuse me for burping. I think he was Agent Coulson. I believe that was the white guy's name. So capitalism decides they have to stop, or they find out, oh my God, they got this technology, we have to get a hold to it, we have to use it, we have to share it. So they talk to him, hey, you have to share this. I was shot and didn't die. You have to share it. Well, no, the world isn't ready for it. Okay, so then he comes talk about starting a revolution, sharing it with just the Aboriginals of the world. You know what I'm saying? The other people who are removed from home. And the white guy is there to help suppress that, because that would be bad for him. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be bad for the Aboriginal community who was in charge of their own resources. It would only be bad for him. You know what I'm saying? The capitalist, the person who was there to represent capitalism, the colonizer. And so it was eloquently put in the movie. So the revolution is getting ready to start. He teams up with, and this is what I'm talking about race collaborators in my other movie. He decides to collaborate with him and keep the oppression going of his own people and share the technology with his people instead of his own people, you know what I'm saying, who will cause a greater war or revolution for themselves later with that same technology. But he didn't want to share it and emancipate his own people. So that's why I didn't like it. And then he teamed up with the colonizer and killed the revolution and emancipation of his own people on a global level. You know what I'm saying? And then in the instance, I feel like I have the responsibility to share this technology. But you didn't have the responsibility to share with your own people who've been suffering at the hands of their primitive technology for the better part of a century. No, millennia. Well, maybe not a millennia, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's terrible. And I think it said a bad president, and all people saw was the mist and the glory and the gold and the glitz and the glam. And nobody really saw the image that was put into your subconscious. Remember what Adolf Hitler said: control what a man sees, control how he thinks. Control how he thinks, control what he does. You know what I'm saying? And that is still prevalent and real to this day. So that's really why I didn't like the Black Panther movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch it over and over again. I watch Moana more. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I like that story and that tale. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come on and I just let it off my chest. I feel so much better. Thank you for choosing Black Spin. And I'm out. Oh, and I'm going to create a podcast, guys. I'm excited.